I've just got a few people I want to share with you, see.
Okay, so I'll do that, and I'll go to share screen and quickly share. I'll go one back if I can. Okay, so as I forgot to hit the record button, I'll just quickly go over this, but it's just a reminder to us all that we must be accurate as we can. Well, not as we can, we must be accurate with our advertising. And we all get a little bit enthusiastic, but we're being warned now that we must be very accurate with our claims with our advertising. DSA of bringing a lot of things into place. So I've just small changes in the words is what we're saying can make all the difference. So these are the words and phrases that instead of saying you will earn, you need to say there's a chance to earn. We've got an opportunity, a potential, it's possible, chance to achieve, not you will achieve, and a chance to win.
Those are sort of words I'd use then.
These chance, yeah. Well, I'll show you some adverts that are from real people, and the reason the dangers, we sort of know what we're saying, but if you put the wrong word in, it can, you know what the English language is like, it can be taken so wrong, the wrong way, and people can be disappointed.
That's right. Yeah.
One on the rest says, wow, all for £19. And what he's saying is sort of true, but the wording is wrong. So it's saying you will get 150 fast start bonuses, not that you could achieve. And it's saying the welcome program is £170 of free products. And the next one, as you can see, it says you get free products, no targets, no pressure, real down-to-earth team. A lot of this is true. Insane free all-inclusive holidays, which suggests that you get them, you just get them. And obviously, as you get into the business, we know, again, as I've always said, we get off our bottoms and we will do it. So
is it creating the wrong impression then? Is that what you would say?
Yes, because these can cause such a disappointment to your guys if they misunderstand it. What she's saying here is just small changes can make sure your advert doesn't come under the scrutiny of the Advertising Standards Agency. Also, avoids misunderstanding for your future team members. So on the left, it says, want to earn extra cash and get all of this. It says, want to earn extra cash and all of this too is the right-hand side. Hardly much of a change, but it's anyway. Free inclusive holidays. Cross, it says chance to win fantastic all-inclusive holidays throughout the year. So
does that sound all right, the one on the right?
Yeah, the one on the right is a lot better. So one with 150 fast start bonus, potential to get 150.
That's it, yeah. They're all the right questions.
Yeah. Then. And then welcome program, you get 170 of free gifts, earn up to £170 worth of free products. It's easily achieved in the welcome. So you're sort of saying it a lot. You're sort of explaining that they're not just going to drop on your lap. Mentoring bonus on the right says 550 for every person that you introduce into the business. Well, we know for a fact that's not true, but it is true, but it isn't true. So the opportunity to earn matching bonus of up to 550 for every person you introduce in the business. So got that chance. So as I say, potential is key, I think, the wording. And if in doubt, you can find all of this on your Launchpad and on our success plan. And again, if you need help, you can talk to your upline. And if Sue don't know the answer, she'll ask me. And if I don't know the answer, I'll ask Adele. And then if all else fails, we ask head office.
Yeah.
But always maybe check your advertising through your upline, and they would quickly spot if there's maybe a word that's wrong. But it is so worth advertising to get your number out there, whether it be on flyers or in the shop window. Social Selling Academy, the reason that's here is because the DSA now are going to form a Social Selling Academy, and it's going to be a new support tool, and it's going to be absolutely free. And more news will come as time goes on, but the DSA companies right across will be able to use them, and they've got a lawyer who's involved and has been involved in direct selling for over 20 years. And so this new tool, it says here, will help you and your team to maximize potential online, sell online compliantly, get ideas and inspiration, and more content will be regularly added. So when this tool comes along, it's going to be absolutely brilliant. And I we can put this up in the chat box later, so you've got these links, so you can have a look for the accessing this tool. Okay,
Yeah,
I think that's
thank you.
really good, and it's free, and it just keeps us on our toes and makes us ethical, because there's nothing worse than bragging about something that's not possible. And one of the things it does say about earnings, if you talk about earnings, you must be able to substantiate them. So you could say
Back-
my
Back it
upload.
up, back it up.
Yeah, so you don't have to say what I earn. You can say Jill earns, or Sue earns, or Craig has earned. As long as you can substantiate amount that you're talking about, you'll be all right. Okay.
Yeah.
And last but no means least, so my phone's buzzing, apologise, but my son-in-law is going to be doing the marathon tomorrow. So we're getting
Oh, wow.
all together at the end. So the results, this is so far, isn't it, Sue, this campaign? And it's absolutely mega. I think we're 5th in the world globally for new
Yeah,
business.
peace. Look at that.
So we're absolutely phenomenal. But there's 164% up on new brand partners on this time last year. And new VIPs with 417 new people have joined.
We're not even finished yet, the year, has it, Jill?
Oh, and this is actually only this campaign,
Wow.
isn't
God.
it? So
Yeah, it's
It
amazing.
is, yeah, it's just this campaign up to
Fantastic.
now.
but this time last year, that's how much we're up on our totals this time last year.
Yeah.
So,
So we've
you know, and
just
what is so
finished-
exciting for all you guys, you're all part of that. You know, so we are contributing to Oriflame's success, and to be 5th globally is phenomenal.
Yeah, it is
You
amazing.
know, it really is brilliant, because we are a small country. So yeah, really good.
I think the Ignition Spark, the Ignition community putting the challenges on for the recruitment last week was really, really good.
Was it?
Really, really, yeah, brought a lot of new people in. So yeah, just doing them little challenges each day. But we can still carry on doing those challenges. Do you know what I mean? We can keep repeating them every week. It
We
isn't
ought,
just one
yeah,
week.
we ought to make people aware of them, especially if they're not jumping on the Ignition. And I fall foul of that as well, because often I miss it, and it is hard to make time. It's not hard. It's just a discipline that you've got to make, isn't it? So
Yeah.
I tend to pick things up sort of 2 o'clock in the morning. That's great, but my memory of a flea doesn't help me. So that's awful. So now the next bit is really what I think is exciting for all of us for getting where we want to be. So the question is, do you ever feel like one of these or all of the following? All right. So brand new, you're
Confused.
confused.
Yeah, I was at one time.
Yeah, and it's so easy. Your business has hit a plateau.
Mhm.
You've
Yep.
lost your mojo.
Yeah, that's happened. Yeah.
Far
Lots
too
of
much
fun,
going on.
Yeah, definitely.
Need some
Need some
focus
fun.
and direction.
Yeah, you need a little bit of focus and direction, especially people that know
And
what's
we
going
might have lost our way.
on.
I think I've got 3 of those as a definite.
Yeah.
Your team has gone on walkabout.
I
I
doing
think,
their own thing, yeah.
I think a few of us can identify with that as well. We used to say that new distributors, when we were in our other business, were often abducted by aliens, because they
Yeah.
just seemed to disappear overnight. And you never understood why, especially when they were doing really well.
You should be on the stage. You're funny. Yeah, you should.
Then
And then
this
there's
is going to
the
be the plan for you lot, girls. This is the 30-30 plan, which you may have already seen, because Craig has launched it, Claire and Charlie.
I know, I have, yeah.
So this is just what I think we all need. Even if you don't do it all, if you can just pick out bits of it, this will only take us about 2 hours a day. But if you really are serious about earning more money, which I think most of us are, or going up the pay plan, which in turn will earn you more money, I think this is really key. So over to you, Sue, really. Shall we
Yeah,
do these between us, can't we?
Yeah, Diana, do you want to just mute yourself, darling, while we do these slides?
yeah.
I think everybody else is muted. If you're not, can you just mute yourself? Okay. Excellent. Good.
Well, step
Yeah.
one,
I think
really-
this 30-30 gold sales challenge is just what we needed, and it's absolutely fantastic that Craig's actually taken this on board, because I think it was Charlie that actually started, putting it down like this in this format. But it really is something that we all need, really. A little bit of more of a guide and immediate action, so we can all create and be consistent with our personal sales. If we actually make a focus of 500 bonus points or even more every campaign, and if you've got quite a few people in your team, then it's going to make a massive difference, isn't it? So you moving up the levels. So even reaching 500 bonus points every campaign yourself personally, and you've got, you're at the brand partner gold level. So that in itself is a fantastic achievement. And our system's built to actually help this, and you can build immediate and be consistent with your sales. You've got a consistent income coming in, haven't you? So it is your success and independence, and it's all there for you to learn the business, follow the steps, and get excited about your business again. But it's our goal, Jill and ourselves and all the leaders that are within the team, and there's many on here tonight, which is fantastic. So I just thank you all for coming on tonight, taking the time and effort. I know it's a Saturday evening, and I know that there's a lot of things going on, but it really does show your commitment to actually moving your business forward. And I think we've all had the summer off, and I think it's now the time to get serious with this business. And we're here to help you and guide you. And if you want a little bit of a tracker every day, or we could put in a group and just track it and comment what you've done, just like we're doing on the wellness one.
Yeah, and I think what is key about this is they're giving us steps, and each step will be done from this step one, which is non-negotiable. So you really have to do this one. This is the first step for you moving forward, isn't it, Sue? So you must give out 30 catalogues and samples to 30 local contacts every campaign. But that isn't difficult. That's 10 a week. And to share 30 digital catalogues every week is dead simple as well, isn't it? Because you've only got to make a list, but this is a non-negotiable. So once you teach this to your team and you do it as well, this is your first step to moving up the ladder, I think. Don't you think so?
Yeah, definitely.
So it says,
and it's being disciplined, isn't it?
Yeah. So what you must do is always order those 30 catalogues and samples, set reminders. That is key as well, because often you can miss it. I think you want it to arrive the first day possible ever for ordering the catalogues, because you'll lose days otherwise in that 3-week campaign, and that's the last thing you want to do.
Yeah.
It says here, make a list of local people, don't prejudge, give everyone a chance. And that is really key as well. Don't think that, I don't know, a beauty salon wouldn't want one of your catalogues. Don't presume that a big house wouldn't want one of your catalogues. I think this is the thing. And don't presume because it's a bit of a scruffy house they wouldn't want your catalogue either, because often council houses give the biggest orders, don't they? So
yeah.
So and what we could do as well, if you want these, we can share these slides with you. You could put them somewhere where you can see them and make your plan. So step one is this: basic non-negotiables, dead simple, 30 catalogues per campaign. That is dead simple, isn't it? That's 10 catalogues per week.
I know you said for us to mute ourselves, but we've also got a 2-week catalogue coming up as well.
Exactly right.
Yeah, so we need to be super organised for that one.
Super organised, and if you could get it out a week before would be good, and even to make it the 3-week, or work extra hard in that first week, cover most of your customers.
Yeah, we've actually sorry, Jill. We've actually started doing a 4-week campaign. So our catalogues for next campaign have just gone out. So we'll be picking them up on Monday. and we'll be able to
Well,
order on Wednesday when the new campaign starts. We'll have our
excellent.
first order ready.
So step 1's done. Step 2, 30 minutes. Again, this 30 minutes can be any time of the day, even if it's 15 minutes and 15 minutes. So what they're saying is dedicate 15 minutes for social interaction. Aren't they, Sue? So
Yeah.
it's quite easy. You can read that. So it's add 5 new friends a day and interact. Comment on 10 posts. That doesn't take a moment. And again, if you really haven't got 30 minutes because you've got to get the children, or it's, you know, you've got another commitment, just do for 15 minutes, set your timer, and then work your way through this list, commenting on Facebook and Instagram stories, reconnect and message with friends and followers, interact with ATM groups, and send birthday messages. If anyone on here doesn't know how to do any of those, Sue or myself will always help you. So that's your step 2, isn't it?
Yeah.
So that's your social side, 30 minutes. But as I said before, you could even break it into 3 10-minute lots so that you're not bogged down or you don't get bored with it. Just do the first 2 in 10 minutes, the next 2 in the next 10 minutes, and the next 2 in the next 10 minutes. Step 3, Sue?
Yeah, step 3, 20 minutes content creation. So this could be putting a little story on your timeline. Just you know, that, I mean, you can put up to 15 pictures on there. You don't have to put any writing up there if you don't want. You can just put the pictures up there. Pictures can tell a story, and this will get you noticed quite a lot. And it's quite good at you know, getting you out there. So if you can do that every day, then that really would help. Post 1 to 3 times a day on social media as well. Now, I have been told that one of the trainings, I picked this up, that if you post one product in a different way each day for 5 to 7 days, it'll get noticed and you will get a sale from it. So, but you've got to keep posting the same product, but in a different way, different manner, so that it's just out there in people's faces, but it's coming across in a different angle, a different way. People might see it and think, oh, I'll get one of them later. Takes 3 or 4 times for people to actually notice it. So I thought that was quite interesting.
I did. I thought that was an absolute mega tip.
Yeah.
And they reckon that even by the 5th time, because things can happen, telephone can go, you're late for school. It's something I'd never thought of before. So
Me neither.
That is a really good tip.
Yeah. So actively posting on your profiles and your stories, following your strategy will create, following this strategy will create curiosity and conversations and sales, because people are watching. Just keep consistent with it and it will bring results.
Yeah, so that's our step 3. Step 4, this is to get, I think this would get you to director, guys, with no shadow of a doubt. So you've got another 20-minute group activity. So join 5 to 10 new groups every day. Now, I must admit, I am slow on this, so I've made a note to myself to do this, because I did start doing it, and I told you earlier I've got the memory of a flea. So what I've learned is that you must make a list somewhere, because I do forget what team
I think
I've joined.
A spreadsheet's good. Just keeping a spreadsheet. I have got spreadsheets back there in my file somewhere, but I am guilty of not using my spreadsheets and not actually doing this because it's not in my face, and I'm not consciously thinking I must, you know, join 5 new groups and put messages in these groups and post in these different groups every day. I've actually done less and less over the summer camp.
And it's so easy to do, isn't it, Sue, to lose your way. I've got a PDF file with all of this on just one sheet or 2 sheets, which would easily go on our fridges or in our offices or somewhere where we're looking at it. But what it says at the bottom I thought was really interesting. Groups can be very useful for selling and connecting with new people in your area. Joining and then interacting in the groups brings visibility. Consistently sharing offers and communicating each day will create trust. and bring in sales, which is a bit like what we do with our catalogue. By constantly going round every 3 weeks, people get to think, I will have a look. So it is that consistency. We hear that such a lot, but this rang true for me as well for step 4. And again, 20 minutes. So you could divide that into 2 10-minute chunks if that's easier for you.
Yeah.
So it doesn't have to be 2 hours, but would all of us want to just create a mega business? If you were told you can create a mega business just by going for it 5 days a week for 2 hours, that is such a part-time activity to build a business that's going to last you for life. So why wouldn't you do it? So it's what got me excited to think that they've broken it down into such easy steps.
Yeah.
And number 5.
Yeah, step 5, 20 minutes direct marketing. What does that mean? Okay, that means sharing 5 to 10 digital catalogs. Your ATM group is actually in your board. So you go to your add tag message. ATM means add tag message. So you're going to add a friend, tag them into a comment or tag them into a post or something, but message them as well. Now, all these little messages are in your boards, okay, under the heading ATM. So if you go in there, you'll pick a message that you want to use and just press on it and it puts it in. You can actually personalize that message and alter it as well for yourself. You know, just give it a little bit of pizzazz or something, your special way of doing it. And the key to all this is actually the follow-up. Okay, we always have a little saying, which is the fortunes in the follow-up, and it is so true. Okay, so follow your 30 messages on the sequence. The sequence is in the board. So I don't know if you've all seen that, but the 30 messages are actually already in the boards now for you to use. So make the most of that. It's all there for you. Okay. What we need to do is keep this accountability up, I think, with all of us. I certainly need it. I don't know about Jill, but I certainly need it. So we need you to help us as well keep on track, as well as we're helping you to keep on track. So if you never ask the question, you'll never get a yes. Okay, don't be frightened of getting the no's. There's a book out there by Andrea Waltz, and it's Go for No. Okay. And it really is true. Go for no, and think yes, you want to get those no's, because you are going to come across a yes. So with all your interaction and the content creating and adding this direct marketing to your existing social connections, and the connections you make is essential. Okay, so you will get the no's, you'll get ghosted. All right, ghosted, ignored, or whatever. Don't worry about it. Just carry on, okay? But you will get to them yeses, and it's the yeses that you want, okay? But if you don't ask, you're not going to get the yeses, are you?
No, never. So, right, the harder one for me, step 6 is go live. How many of you have not done a live yet? Have you all done a live? Well done. I've done so few. I record and then put it up there, but I find the lives really a challenge. You know, I don't mind talking to anyone on a Zoom or together in their house or in the street or in the pub. So I don't know why I have a problem with lives. I think with lives, it's because you're talking to yourself. And yeah, first sign of madness, as far as I'm concerned.
If it's live and you make a mistake, you can't take it back, can you?
Run a home party. I think you only have to choose one of these, which is great. So you can run a home party, run an online party, or do a local catalogue drop. So you just pick one of those per week or do the same one. I've always said that you need to do 4 activities every campaign for getting your name in the marketplace. And they're sort of going along with it here by saying you need to do one of these activities, one of 4. So run a home party is brilliant if you've got friends and family, and it doesn't have to be that you need loads and loads of products, because we've got enough brilliant videos so they can see the products. So running an online party as well. I think you've done one, haven't you, Sue?
Yeah. We could do with doing a team one again, actually.
It might be a bit of fun, maybe, if all the people in the chat, if you're up for doing one together,
Yeah.
The home party and the online party are much scarier than the other two.
Isn't it funny? I don't mind the home party at all. Go live, I do a local catalogue drops piece of cake, isn't it? I mean, we're
Yeah,
all doing
yeah.
that. Go the extra mile, it says. Some people choose to do all of these. However, start with at least one a week. The more activity, the more results, which we again know it's a given. The more we get active in our business. And really, it's just the discipline of setting aside time. And I know we're all busy, but Sue and I are always chasing our tails. But if we want to grow our businesses even bigger, all of us have to definitely set 2 hours a day till Christmas and just maybe monitor what a difference it makes as well. Important is this is no more than 1 to 2 flexible hours every day that will build you an income, immediate income, and an income for life. Be committed to your future, because it is your future. It's not mine, it's not Sue's. Each of us are working for our own families, our own futures, aren't we? So you've just got to be committed to it. So,
Yeah, definitely.
I was just going to jump in here and just say well done to all the Tigers, because your last campaign was so phenomenal.
Yeah.
Over 25,500 sales. And I don't know if you saw my note about the campaign for year to date, is that Sue and Jeff are second. And I do think you are special, you two guys, because this is personal sales. This isn't your group. So I love it when your leaders are actually showing you the way. And Tracy and Harvey in the same house. And
Yeah.
Harvey's working 40 hours a week. Sue, as you know,
Amazing.
had a little trip and did some silly things, and she's running a business. And Jeff, could retire, but they're working full out, and I'm just so proud of them. David's also got another job, I believe, and
Yeah.
he's did 6,000 so far. And this old pensioner's not doing too badly. So I just wanted to say well done, but also be aware that it doesn't matter your age, your creed, your color. It's all immaterial. You don't need any skills to do this business, because everything you need to know is on tap. So, you know, this just shows it. I think this list, you've got Carrie Barker, Sue Jardine, Anne and Mark are there as well.
Yeah.
So Susan and James G, look, it is phenomenal. So
Yeah.
I just want to say well done. So that's the end of that. Stop share. We can have a chat now.
Yeah. I think what you've just been through, Jill, you know, that newsletter just proves how quickly businesses can build when you just get active. And, you know, doing this 30-30 challenge, if you can embrace it and do, you know, like all of it in chunks of time, like Jill said, splitting it all up, then you are going to move up the levels. You are going to find team members. You are going to get to the platinum level and the team manager level and senior team manager level. You might think it's a big jump to get to director before Christmas right now, when there's just you in the team. But if you can imagine, if you can find like 2 or 3 people who are going to find 2 or 3 people, you can have quite a few people in your business by Christmas. You know, you can have 20-30 people in your team. And if they're all doing that 300 to 500 bonus points every campaign, then, you know, you just do the maths on it. So,
yeah. Well, I think this has always been it, isn't it? You don't have to do masses yourself. If all of you do a little bit and teach the next people who come in your team to do their bit,
yeah,
that's the glory of multi-level marketing. And I think we all know it, but it's just we forget our way sometimes, don't we? So
absolutely, yeah.
Is there any?
We all need encouraging. You know, we all need to encourage each other. Like I say, you know, like summer's been and gone now, and I think it's time to refocus. And I think this is just come at the right time.
Yeah, well, I've made loads of notes and things I'm going to be doing. Does anybody want to ask anything from Sue and myself?
Do you want to unmute yourself so that you can have a chat?
Anyone
As a completely random thing, I love the fact that you are both coordinated and wearing red.
Oh,
it wasn't intentional.
So is Glory's pictures red as well? I just saw as well.
Yeah, Glory's
I
got
see
red
that
as well.
Karen's got red under her, on her fingernails, on her lips, and she's got her hands on red. Obviously, red is the colour.
Yeah. That's the colour.
It's been a glorious day here in Essex. We've been up to 20 degrees, which is absolutely unbelievable after the rotten day yesterday. Have you all had
we've
good
got-
days?
It's been pouring in Ayrshire all day.
Uh,
And it's been like that the whole weekend, apparently. So it's been
Well,
wet.
I'm hoping it won't rain tomorrow. I've left my washing on the line being lazy. I had Airbnb people going, and I've got a big, huge line of whites, and I'm thinking, oh, I should go and get it in, shouldn't I, really? It's no good putting it off. If it rains in the morning, I'll be spitting bullets.
Yeah, you will.
Can I just say something? You're asking if there's any questions. My scariest thing out of all this that I've been hearing tonight is the adverts, to be absolutely sure that you're not misleading.
Okay, well, I think the best thing is either to copy somebody else's advert,
Mhm.
or you can easily, when that tool, once you link to that new tool, they'll have examples, and all you have to do then is put your name and number in.
Right.
And
Mhm.
I'll always put some up, and I saw sure we can put templates. If that
Yeah.
will help any of you, can always put loads of templates up into the WhatsApp
I
groups.
should imagine there'll be adverts in boards, that all those that are in boards will be okay. There is adverts in there now, so that you can share. So just go to boards and have that as your guide. Okay, because there's some templates
Yeah.
in there that you can actually
Mhm.
just use.
That's fine. I'm very cautious anyway with my wording, especially when I'm speaking to people over the phone. I don't like to tell them that they'll definitely get something, that they have to work for it. There's
Yeah.
no such thing as an easy job in
No.
terms of, you don't just sit back and wait for the money to come in.
No,
You have to work.
and, I think that is a given, and there is no such thing as a get rich scheme, but what I do love about our business is to earn money, you need to sell product, and to sell product, you need a company that makes good products, and we have money back guarantee. So for me, it knocks our other business into a cocked hat, because we were selling that in vast amounts, but hand on heart, a lot of it was toot.
Oh yeah.
I hate to say it, but it's true. But now,
Yeah.
oh, okay, Karen, see you soon, honey. Well, see you in a couple of
Bye.
weeks in Spain.
Bye.
Thanks for coming
Woo.
on. Bye.
You can be in Spain.
Bye. See you
So,
soon.
Night, Karen.
Bye.
but yeah, so
I feel I love what I sell. I've got no qualms about what I'm selling at all, because you're absolutely 100% in the knowledge that it is top quality stuff.
yeah, that's what I love about it. And there are enough places online that you will get some information about our products as well. So
Mhm.
yeah, as far as the advertising goes, though, Susan, don't be scared of it. Just either
Oh,
go and
Jill,
copy.
can you
or-
please check this before I send it off?
Yeah, definitely. Definitely. That's if I remember who you are.
Oh, Jill, I'm not that.
Oh, I laugh, honestly. I couldn't even remember Tilly's name this morning. I said, my oldest granddaughter, I was like panicking. And I talked to my friend and she said, I did the same. She forgot her granddaughter's name. And she said, he's panicky. I said, I know, it scared me pants off me, but got lots of things going
We
on.
all get
so,
that, don't we?
Yeah, I hate it. Hate it. Do
That's
you
not
all
nice,
go
is
into a room and wonder why you're in the room?
Yes.
Yes, I know what you mean.
Yeah.
And then you have to go back to where you were to
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
remember why you were there.
I've
So-
done that today.
That's the way I get my
Or you
stuff
put
stuck.
something down, and you can't remember where you put it, so you do reconstructing. You remember, and then you go back to the room where you put the thing that you find it then, don't you?
All my
Hey,
life,
Yeah.
I used to blame my kids for moving stuff, and now
Yeah,
I
yeah.
live on my own, I can't blame a single soul. It's me, it's all me. So, well, I hope you've enjoyed tonight. I hope you've got plenty out of it.
Yes, Jill, thank you.
Yes, thank
And
Okay.
Yeah, it's been good. Thank you both.
so,
you very much. So I think we need a bit of commitment for the next Saturday. I don't know if anybody where we want to put maybe in the Tigers, that encompasses everybody, doesn't
I'll
it?
tell you what I'd quite like you all to do is to put at least 10 flyers out with your name and number on by next week, which isn't hard, is it?
No.
And to put one shop card advert in.
Yeah.
That's only a very small activity, but just to get the ball rolling, because really the only way you can build a group, you've got all those steps, is to really get out there and get your number in the marketplace.
Yeah.
And we pay for advertising, but it is hard work with advertising because a lot of people forgot why they even answered the advert.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
not half. They argue with you.
I
I didn't.
know.
I never replied.
apply for it.
I didn't do
Yeah.
that. I didn't. Oh no. And then I read all their contact details. I said, well, how have I got all these? And then they go all quiet. But to put a shop card advert, you know, I've got one in the, on the newsletter. So simple. Handwritten, doesn't have to be flash, just a small bit of paper, you know, or a bit of card. It only has to be fairly small. Want to earn some extra cash for Christmas? Call me.
Yeah.
That's it, simple like that. Yeah.
Dead
Actually, I
simple.
pinched an advert from, I think it was Pamela, actually, and whenever she was advertising in a group. And I thought, oh, I'd quite like that. I'm going to see if I can find it now. So look.
And what was it? Was it for shop card or for online?
No, it was actually trying to get people to join, but let me see if I can
To
find
be
it.
honest, that shop card ad, want to earn some extra cash for Christmas, message me, can go into any of the groups that you've joined.
Yeah.
Well, I think it was what you were saying just now. I think that was really the thing that it struck me. Recruitment. Here we go. Help wanted, Christmas and beyond. Online retailers start ASAP, part-time, full-time, working from home, immediate start. Please message.
That's it. Jenny did one, I know, and she was putting them in all the local groups. Now she lives in Norfolk and she's in Essex. I could have smacked her bum, but that's what I mean. What I think is brilliant,
Why?
you can come into Essex, I can come up to Scotland,
Yeah.
join the local group. That's the joy, isn't it? So you don't have to, if you want to stay local, then stay local. Like Anne loves horses, so she could join all the horsey groups locally.
Yeah. Well, I
You know, I like
Join-
grandkids, I could go into grandparents thing, or, you
Yeah.
know, it's all dependent on what you like doing. You should
Yeah.
always, I think, first and foremost, join those type of groups. So if you like needlework, or if you like doing crafts, or, you know, whatever it is, gardening, join those groups. Interact with what they're talking about, and then just maybe pop in, this is what I do in my spare time when I'm not gardening.
Mhm.
And put
I like making jewellery.
eh?
I like making jewellery, so I can join a jewellery group.
Yes, but also join some jewellery craft groups
Yeah,
and get the interaction going, because it's what you talk about, you know what you're talking about, and that's
yeah.
good, I think.
Interact with them and
Yeah,
speak to them like you're actually talking to somebody, but you're doing it online instead.
Can
Tell you
I
what,
just
look,
say,
yeah, go on.
Terry and I met on a parenting group almost 8 years ago. And we now obviously work together within this team. And that's all through connecting in one of these groups that we had something in common.
That's
Wow.
exactly right, isn't it?
Good.
Yeah. Yeah, I've been talking to quite a few people because I've got I had a motorhome, it's gone back at the moment, but I joined a motorhome, and it's surprising how quickly people start talking to you. And then you can just say, oh, I've just been doing my business today, or you can put anything you like, and people come back and ask questions, and that's when it's nice, because you're
Because you've got something in common, haven't you, Jill?
Yeah.
'Cause you're doing something that relates to
well, I
another.
think all of you girls have got to commit to one shop card ad, yes?
Yeah.
Yeah. And 10 flyers, yes?
Yeah.
I haven't heard a yes from everyone.
And
Oh,
Yes,
sorry, yes.
That was a nod of the head.
and I think we need to commit to this 30-30 as well.
Oh, definitely.
We
And
really
if you
need to.
like, I'll put the slides up on your Ori Guys and Girls, yes?
Yeah, that's great. Yeah.
And then I'll send them to Susan Jardine as well. So she,
Thank you.
and then I've got the PDF, so you don't have to have all the slides, but they're quite handy to have them in each step format,
Yeah.
work through them, and maybe just keep yourself right on the backs of them. I've done this, what date, and keep a little track.
I just take a copy, just get onto the PDF and go through each section each day,
Yeah.
step at a time.
And that's what I think. It is simple. I promise you, it's simple. It's hard work, but I think the hard work will pay off for you all. Definitely.
Definitely.
You can do it sitting down when I'm with mum. I'm having to spend more and more time with her now. So
Yeah.
this is the much easier option for me.
I hopefully will see a big change then. Well, not hopefully, I will see a big change in your business, Susan.
No
Yeah, I
commitment.
know. I think
pressure.
the biggest thing for me was I stopped doing social media completely and concentrated on the catalogues to build up a customer base. But really, I should have been keeping in touch with Facebook as well.
Yeah.
And I'm now
there
getting
is-
sidetracked with Facebook, with all the different reels and things. No, I'm going to have to stop watching these.
That is the biggest danger. I do it in the morning when I get up, and before I know it, 40 minutes has gone, and I've just really been scrolling through. So you have to be very strict with yourself. It is easy to get sidetracked. I get sidetracked on every advert, and I think, where am I going now? You know, it's dead easy. So we all fall foul of it. But 2 hours a day broken up into not 2 hours, 20 minutes, 10 minutes here, 20 minutes there.
Yeah.
I'll put I'll put the slides up. I'll send them to you, Susan, as well.
Thank you.
Excuse me.
Yeah, that's good. Well, I've got my computer, my laptop back now. So I'm just trying to get everything reinstalled that I've missed. Unfortunately, I had a spreadsheet that was sent to me by Tracy Sheehan years ago, and I still had that email because that had all gone. And it was just like everything. I was like, no, I can't have gone because I wouldn't know how to set it up.
Oh, well, I'll always help you with Excel spreadsheets, always, because I know how to do them. So, just ask. If you don't ask, you don't get. I can say no.
Oh, I know.
And also say yes.
But you're always very good. You always say yes.
Yeah. Except for if you want £100, then the answer's no.
Yeah.
Well, I was thinking more of 100,000 actually.
Oh.
You have to earn it.
Okay, well, I'm going to hop off.
Yeah, me too.
Okay,
Thank
my
you.
darlings. It's been lovely.
Okay, well, thank you very much, Jill.
Jill.
Thank you, everybody, for coming on tonight, and we'll look forward to all your results during the week. And
Leave some chats on Sue's Ori Guys and Girls. How you doing?
Did I see something about Halloween, Sue, on one of your posts? Was that meant to be for tonight?
no,
tomorrow?
no. Halloween post.
Well, it was a Halloween picture on your invitation, I'm sure. Let's see.
Right. No, it must be something else.
He still has a memory like mine, you see.
I've got an Halloween post of Sue, a video of her when she was dressed up as a witch boo.
All right, yeah, I did.
Yes, I've got it recorded. I've got it on my thing. Yeah, I'm going to take off my witchy poo makeup and you're using that facial oil to do
I
it
used to
with.
do live on a Sunday night, didn't I?
Yes, you did. You did.
Oh,
You did. You
sure.
It was a witch. And doing that mask, that black stuff. It was good.
No, don't get lost or pick up any strange men or women. They all heard that, by the way.
Are you talking to your husband?
Eh?
Are you talking to your husband?
Yeah, no, it's Tim is just going off up the pub.
All right.
I
I've
said,
done
"Don't-"
46 lives if you're interested.
You've
That's
done
good,
what?
Diana.
I've done 46 lives. I took on Craig's challenge a while back and I've done 46 lives now.
Oh dear.
That's amazing.
See, I'm a leader and I don't do the lives, so I've got to force myself to do them.
I have to
find it
Oh, I
all-
love doing them, talking about the product, just picking up a few of the products, Jill, and talking about them, and saying, obviously I've learned to read and write. I don't know if you know about it, but I put a story on social media about me struggling with reading and writing. I wanted to connect with the people on social media, and I've done that.
Well, I did a
And
video.
I've had a lot of praise off everybody.
I did a video. I'll share it. Oh, someone saying they weren't able to attend tonight because they're not well. I don't know who it is. I did a video, and when I saw it, I'll show it to you. I think I can share. I can do that, can't I? I can share my. How do I do it? So share. Am I still host? Can I share my phone? I can, can't I?
Can, yeah.
Okay, with the cable. Well, when I looked at it, I thought, oh, I'll do this. Oh, that worked quick.
Sorry to not able.
They're not well. Right, video. See if it's on here. I think it's on here. Share videos. Here we go. Don't know if that's going to work or not. How do I start it? I couldn't get over how old I look, number one. I was tired. Maybe it takes a while to download, but I decided I would commit to the meal replacement program.
Yeah, so
And so I did this video, I thought, and I've actually put it out on my Tigers now, because it's very easy to say you're going to do it, but putting it out there means you've got to do it, doesn't it? So
that's right, yeah.
Yeah, it's not working for some reason. I think it's just spooling, but I did a
Slow
video.
download.
Oh,
Hi everyone, well this is day one of my journey for trying the MRP and the meal replacement program. And my box has arrived and I got on the scales the other day to measure myself, was really shocked. So I've got
Quite big, aren't they?
know nothing about it other than the mega training that Helen did last night. Got me really excited. I'm going to really study it, but most importantly, I'm going to do it, which is the first step, I think, in my adventure of trying to lose weight. For me, it's essential because of my age. I am overweight, and health-wise, Helen was talking about all the ailments that are caused through overweight, and it was quite shocking, really, and very worrying. And so I'm going to try it. I've done a before and after picture, which is not very nice, especially as I'm on my own. It is a bit of a funny picture, but I thought what I'd do in 12 weeks' time, I'll take another picture wearing the same clothes and just see if there is a difference. As I say, weight is key, but for me, it's also size. So dress size reducing is important. So I've got my exercise program. I've joined the gym, and now I'm going to start the replacement treatment. So treatment program. Take care. Bye.
That's all right, Jill.
so that was me but I looked at it and thought, oh my goodness, but that was first thing in the morning. But I'm so committed. Are any of you going to try it?
Yeah, I've ordered some.
Yeah.
I've ordered it for my husband as well.
I hate shakes. I have to tell you, I hate meal replacement that I've tried. They've all been horrid. I took the vanilla this morning and it was really nice. I did the chocolate one at lunchtime and it was really nice. Normally, any chocolate flavour is gross. But they try to imitate chocolate. So I was starving hungry late afternoon. So I went to the cockle sheds. We live near the sea. And I ate a plate of cockles. Now, does anyone know there's a plate of cockles? They were extra. And a roll mop, pickled roll mop.
Dear.
So I'm not sure what they are.
I'm going to commit myself properly to it because I can do it. It's my husband that can't. He likes his custards too much.
Yeah, but
He
you
used
can
to be
make
a
custard
baker.
with water. The instant packs you can make with water, that drops the calories down a lot. But I don't normally drink milk, but so
No,
I find that quite filling. But yeah, so I'm doing it. I was 16.6, I think. So I've got to get down to 14.6 is the goal.
all right.
See how we go. But I was
Yeah.
really shocked breaking the scales. So I
I'm
did-
rooting for you then.
yeah.
I'm rooting for you, Jill.
So we'll do it. And Sue's doing it. Are you doing it, Anne? Don't need to, does she? She's saying.
I do.
It's fun.
There's definitely more of me than there used to be. It's a long time since I've been 9.5 stone.
I know. And I was thinking to myself, I used to think I was fat at 10 stone 13. And I think, what a waste of thinking I was fat at 10 stone 13. I could have had a ball because I wasn't fat.
No, you wasn't. I used to be about that at one time.
Yeah, so
Not 10
anyway,
stone.
I said I'd go, and that's another 15 minutes we chatted on. So,
Yeah. So thank you
So-
very much, Jill. That's good.
Okay.
Let's do the shakes as well.
so
Your
that's
replacement.
our hour's up. So good
Yeah.
night, Glory.
Thanks,
Hello,
Jill.
Susan J. Oh, Susan
night.
J, yeah, she's gone. All right, see you all. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.